What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about a sneaker that has its roots in a very, very big drop from 2006. And I say very, very big because not only was the hype big, but the scale of what was happening with that drop was very big. This is just a small sample of what happened almost 15 years ago now. Today we are talking about the Nike Air Max 1 in the Lemonade colorway. And I didn't know what to think. Getting these in hand though, my opinion might have been swayed a little bit, but before we get into all the details, let's take a closer look. Guys, welcome back, and now that you've seen a closer look of these Nike Air Max 1s in the Lemonade colorway, welcome to the channel. To all the new people, consider hitting that like and subscribe. You know what we're doing here. We are growing this channel on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and I want you to be in early before we really blow, because this is one of the best sneaker channels around, and I'm just taking your word for it. That's what you're telling me. I very much appreciate it, so consider dropping that like, that subscribe, dropping a comment down below, because I'm the CEO of responding to comments. I will hit you back. And check out some of my links down in the description below, some of my favorite sneaker books, protective shoe spray, and of course the link to cop these bad boys right here if they're still available, because this was a very limited release despite there being not so much hype, and I think that is because it retros back past a lot of the more modern hype beast time, if you will. Now, someone like me, I was around that time. I remember these things happening, so this is why it stuck out to me. But let's talk about the history here, because if you didn't know, you might think this is just a new colorway that they just tried to get out here. But the reality is this is a retro from 2006 from the Powerwall collection, which was a very ambitious collection of shoes that warrants its own history video. And I think I'm going to get into making some dope sneaker history videos, and we're gonna save that for another video, as well as the Alpha Project, which is one of my other favorites. But the Powerwall collection was a big ambitious collection of shoes. It included some Air Max drops, and this was one of them in this Lemonade colorway. Now this is one of 3 that have dropped in the last month or so. There was a pink Lemonade colorway, there was also the limeade colorway, which was a pine green colorway as well, and all pretty much the same theme, but in their respective different colors. And this one is the one I got my hands on, and I don't remember the 2006 one as far as what it felt like. I didn't own it, but from what I can tell, this is a very true retro here. This is very close to exactly what you got back in 2006, and I think that was on purpose. And this is an Air Max 1 Premium, so you are getting premium materials here, and it feels that way. I mean, this leather mudguard going around the bottom here is super soft, very supple, like that high-end leather you always wish you got with a Jordan 1. That's what you're getting here. And then this graphic overlays around here, and this, I mean, it's crazy. It's almost like you want to call it a leather, but it feels almost like a plastic coated type of material, which they have printed this air. Got like some 70s vibes on this air all over print happening, and that is really the drawing point of this sneaker. It's really its defining feature. And then patent leather swooshes. I love these patent leather swooshes going along here on the lateral medial sides. Adds a pop of texture, visual texture as well as physical texture. And I would say visually these shoes are extremely appealing despite being a majority lemonade color, right? It's a yellow color, but they're calling it a lemonade color. But you get a nice hit of these pine green laces, which is a dope combination here. I love the way that the yellow looks with the pine green. It's almost giving it some golf vibes, dare I say. Now, of course, the guy that reviews way too many golf shoes on his YouTube channel is going to say that, but hey, I would love to see something like this in an Air Max 1G. I'm just saying, I think that would look fantastic. Now, the cool thing is you get 3 other laces, so you get 4 laces total with this release. You get these pine greens, which come laced. You get a white pair as well. You get a lemonade color pair as well if you really want to color match, and then you get a dope green and white patterned lace as well. And I think any of them would look good. Maybe the yellow laces might be too much, but I love the way that these stock pine green laces look in here. Other details you get at the top of the tongue, a lemon slice graphic with the Nike on the tongue there, at the top of the tongue, which is done in that kind of silky, shimmery finish, which you also get around the heel collar here. And then crispy white midsole Air Max window here, classic Air Max 1 midsole, classic black Air Max 1 outsole. Clean, and they kept this simple, which I appreciate because that's kind of what anchors this sneaker and makes all of this work, because this is kind of a loud sneaker, but a important sneaker because, like I said, the Powerwall collection was a big deal when it dropped, and this is a very true retro to that. And I think overall, if we're talking about fit and materials here or finishes, this is phenomenal. This thing looks primo. I don't see any issues with my particular pair. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, the sock liner. You get a dope lemon print on the sock liner as well, and that just kind of adds to this, makes this release that much more special. And again, high quality, done right, very soft, fuzzy looking interior liner here around the heel counter. Everything just feels and looks great about this shoe, and I think because it wasn't so crazily hyped, you can still get this for a very, very good price, despite the true retros, or the OGs I should say, from 2006 being very valuable on the secondary market. For whatever reason, these didn't get as much fanfare. I think this is one of those if you know, you know type sneakers, so the more experienced, we'll say, sneakerheads, aka the older sneakerheads, are ones that are going to be checking for this, and I think some of the younger hype beasts are just kind of overlooking this. You know, they're either looking at this and just being like, yeah, I don't like that, and I'm going to keep it moving, but they don't really understand the history with this one here. So if you do, like me, you kind of see that this is a pretty special sneaker. Maybe consider getting your hands on it. I will have links to try and get these down in the description if they are still available for you guys. With all that being said, this sneaker definitely comes with my recommendation. If you are feeling this aesthetic, maybe the limeades or the pink lemonades are the ones that you would gravitate more towards. And those do definitely offer their own intrigue as well. I mean, ideally, I think I'd like to have all three, but right now this is the one I got. Maybe I'll try for the others. And that does it for me, guys, on this video of the Air Max 1 Premiums in the Lemonade colorway, a retro from 2006, and I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised with how good these came out. I really, really do like these, and I hope you appreciate them as well. Let me know in the comments below what you feel about these bad boys right here, and remember, I am the CEO of responding to comments. I will hit you back, and consider checking out my links in the description. Some very helpful links for the sneakerhead in your life, some great gift ideas. My favorite sneaker books are linked down there, as well as a link to cop these bad boys as well, and a protective shoe spray that you should always keep on deck for your new kicks. So, that being said, guys, consider hitting that like and subscribe if you haven't already, because you are very, very much appreciated, and I want to see you on the next one. So hit that bell so that YouTube lets you know when the next video is dropping, and that's the one I hope to see you on. Have a good day, good evening, good night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.